Oh, hi there, sweet baby angels. You just caught me in the middle of writing a letter to you. The messy BB of the VIPs told me that I had to address you, so I thought I'd write a note. You know, this is just the best way to get my message across, unlike my videos, apparently. Dear SBAs, I love you. Thank you for feeding the algorithm. Your chief SBA, Wilko. And you know what? I mean every single word. Let's rehash. Big brother. Big brother. Rehashed, rehashed, rehashed. Big brother. Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and we are back with another video today. The second for today. You guys are so lucky. I basically live in here now. Make sure you like and subscribe, and when you comment below, it actually feeds the YouTube algorithm. The algo loves it, and you guys feed it real good. So make sure you comment below with the pen emoji. Oh, there is a pen emoji. So you can put that emoji in there for the algorithm. And also, if you want to note a little letter to me, I know people like Vicky love reaching out, Julian, Jed, Rachel, Jill from Canada is a sweet baby angel, Suzanne always writes to me, Gail, oh, she's one of the originals apparently, Iris, there's more Vickies, there's a Deidre, there's heaps of Donnas. Wendy, how could I forget you? I can't read all of your names out, but thank you so much for everything that you do for the channel. Let's get into the latest episode that is number 4 for BBAU VIP. We pick up where we left off, as always, because that makes sense. And there was an eviction. Matt Cooper was blindsided, and the person who was in charge of the blind was Luke.
Come here. I'm so disappointed, honestly. What everybody said changed.
So who'd you vote?
I didn't vote. I didn't vote.
You didn't
You had
vote?
nothing to do with that.
I had nothing to do with it. Literally.
I don't mind about Matt being gone. Of course, I'd like him to be here. It's the way it goes against everything I stand for.
Yeah.
Like, it actually affects me. This sort of bullshit is the way I live my life.
For me, that was the ultimate betrayal.
I understand this is a game.
Dane, I don't know if you do. This whole game is like Survivor, but it's in a house, hotel, whatever. So what were you meant to do? Everyone just goes around and says, I think we're definitely going to get out Matt today. Matt, you cool with that? Yep. Okay, Matt's cool with it, guys. We're going to vote Matt out.
Big fella, for me, game. I played 2 seasons. Never do I ever like to feel that someone is in this house, feel like they're now alone.
What'd you tell him?
Of course I told him I'm not going to vote for him.
You have morals, man. You do that in a real life.
There's no way.
So why come in here and just because it's a game? I don't have any issues with Matt being
Because
voted
it's a
out.
game!
It's the way he was voted out. When you're going to vote me, please tell me to my face that you're going to vote me.
I don't
I'll tell you
like
now.
Matt, to me, is just bottom of the barrel.
Okay, Dane, it sounds like you've got a lot of your own baggage that you are bringing to this, but this is a game and you are doing it to raise money for a charity, which means you have to survive the longest. What do you think was going to happen, honey? He's just feeling his feelings, right? He's just feeling a lot of feelings. He doesn't actually believe that it was all going to be roses, sunshine, and high fives the whole time, right?
Danny.
What are you, 5'11"?
First of all, he's like 5'2", and I think he has elevated shoes.
He was a lot of energy. I think he is definitely a threat.
I don't trust him.
So, Danny, how are you feeling about being in the Big Brother hotel?
It's showtime!
Yeah, and I'm buying tickets for a front row seat, Danny. Did Caitlin just say was? Was that a slip up in editing? Does Danny go home? Now, Danny's on the back foot, and we know that when he's cornered, he scratches like a cat. So I'm thinking, how is he going to play this?
It's like electricity floated around my foot, and it's like I could feel the house. It whispered to me, it said, welcome back. We've missed you. My ass. I just feel it one, like, this is my house now.
No, that's not how it goes. This is my house now. Oh, I'm really hoping for some mess and drama. I am famished. No, you're right. The stuff with Dane was good. Yeah, stuff with Dane was good. Let's build that into a bigger mess.
Last night, I guess I had some stuff to think about. Woken up feeling good.
You don't still want to go home, do you?
Not anymore, no. I believe everything happens for a reason, so yeah, I'm staying. I ain't going anywhere. That's not me.
Oh, please tell me it's an act and you're coming for Luke hard. Please, I beg of you. I know this was filmed like half a year ago, but somebody make some moves.
You're still obviously, friendly with Chris.
Friendly is an interesting question that you used.
Wasn't a question.
Our relationship is not as good as it should be.
Oh, right.
Because I don't have any hard feelings towards her. Yeah, I wish it was closer, but it's not. I mean, our relationship is okay.
Okay.
But it's not, I think it could be better just because of the kids. This is reality.
Yeah, right.
Your reality is so very different to my reality, Caitlin. But I get it, that's gotta be tough. And let's be honest, every single bit of your life, whether it be actual true to life, reality, or not, is publicised. Every bit of it. That has gotta suck.
The big fish is here. The marlin. I control this game. Nothing happens without my say-so. I am the target.
A very small, tiny little target. Like it's about this big.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday, it was up for eviction. Now I feel so much more open, like I could just talk to everybody like normal, like I've known him forever. Luke's my boy, because I'm his bodyguard.
Feels like I'm on vacation with a bunch of really good friends.
The way I was portrayed in the media is not the real Tom Markle.
I know.
I'm here to prove to myself Tom Markle Jr. is an awesome person, to show Meghan Markle that, I'm not the jerk in the tabloids from this whole big misunderstanding.
Okay, I don't know if it's a misunderstanding, but I smell a redemption story. And again, let me stress, before I say anything about Thomas Markle Jr., I don't care for Meghan Markle. I don't know her, I don't care. I just judge what's in front of me. And the guy got on the show and started shit-canning his sister. Maybe that was all a ploy to make him look bad and then go, oh, but now I'm being good. I don't know, but it feels very produced.
I've never seen this. Dear Prince Harry,
is this the letter?
It's not too late. Meghan Markle is obviously not the right woman for you. As more time passes to your royal wedding, it's become very clear that this is the biggest mistake in the royal wedding history. I'm confused why you don't see the real Meghan that the whole world now sees. Meghan's attempt to act part of the princess like a below-sea average Hollywood actress is getting old.
And that's just the start of the letter. Oh, I'd never read it before. That's hectic. He wrote that to Harry about his sister who he hadn't seen for ages. Holy shit. It's funny that when that letter comes out, then everyone turns on Meghan Markle. That's an interesting turn, isn't it? I wonder why people hate her so much. What? I just don't understand what she did. She didn't want to talk to her family. Okay, there's heaps of family members of mine that I don't talk to. Does that make me the shittest human alive? Don't answer that.
I've been given secret mission. We're going to write another letter to your sister.
Oh.
Actually, that's a good idea. Dear Meghan, dump that lowball dirtbag as soon as possible and move on to somebody with more money. No, I'm just
always joking.
I'm just kidding.
That's an interesting place to make a joke like that. No matter what you do now, Tom, that's just going to be printed everywhere as a direct quote. They're not going to read into the tone.
If I send you a DM on the outside, are you going to remember me?
No. At least she's being honest, mate.
I'll remember you to the front door.
Yeah, I DM so many of these reality contestants, and actually, surprisingly, more often than not, they reply. So that's nice. I don't think Caitlin would reply to me, but who's not replying to Josh if he slides into your DMs? Are you joking? Oh, please.
Dear Meghan and Harry,
the letter.
The first thing I want to say to both of you is that I am sorry from the bottom of my heart for the awful, mean letter that I wrote to you prior to your wedding. And I want both of you to know it did not come from the real person that I am, but came from a very dark and hurt part of my heart. I am not a mean person at all, and I have more love inside me to give than anything. The letter was definitely written out of me feeling like really hurt and confused when I was informed of your response that I was distant family and that you did not know those people. I know that it was very immature and wrong, and I truly regret it.
Okay, all right, well that seems like a nice change, doesn't it? What a turn. That seems like a nice turnaround. Again, it feels a little produced, but this is nice. Chefs and all the Meghan Markle haters are just going to come for my channel because I put this on there. And I said it was nice. And we should never say nice things about Meghan Markle, apparently.
You all look exquisite.
Look at them all dressed up.
You are now on your way to a VIP event.
Oh, little gallery.
Come on,
Oh, and some food. Feels like a trap.
Look at all the food. Oh my God.
It's sort of like a art gallery setup. Noticing the pictures that are hanging, it's all of us.
We all saw the photo of Matt Cooper. That's incredible. Not his body, just the amount of oil to cover it. That's all I'm talking about.
This is my awesome sister, Megan.
Oh, we're going to talk about it.
This is a get-together at my house. Always manage to get together for every holiday, every event, every birthday, and everything. So this is it. I mean, Megan, look at the smile on her face and the smile on my face. We had an awesome relationship. There's happiness, there's joy there. There's pure joy and happiness there. I love my sister. She's family, she's blood, and she always will be.
Okay, look, I've done promo shoots with people that I work with that I despised, and I look pretty happy. It's called faking it. I'm not saying that she is, I'm just saying that you can't judge a photo, right? You can't see everything that's happening in a photo at that time and what people are feeling.
I've never sold a foot pic in my life. I just get asked a lot, and I don't know why, because it's the worst foot I've ever seen in my life, and unfortunately they're mine.
Oh, I love that Josh gets asked for a lot of foot pics. There's nothing wrong with your feet. My feet are truly disgusting, but everything about you, Josh, it's all mwah, chef's kiss.
This was the start of, I guess, my life sort of turning
he's an
around.
artist.
Basically, just after I'd unofficially finished football. When I first learned art, I was in rehab and they offered art therapy, and anyone that knows me, like basically what you said, Caitlin, this was the last thing that you thought I would be doing. I couldn't have been in a lower place than where I was. Never used to have any hobby outside of football. Like a lot of guys would play golf in their spare time, where my hobbies were, gambling or drug taking. So they were very destructive and non-sustainable hobbies. I've probably done over 1,000 of these sort of paintings now. I'm the happiest I've ever been doing this sort of stuff.
Awesome. Wow, James. That's an amazing story.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I don't know sport, and Dane's face is familiar, but I don't really know him as a celebrity, but that's amazing that he's used that therapy to turn his life around. And also smart, because if you're actually good at art, you make the cash and money from it.
And they said I was going to be walking down in a sandkini, which was pretty much a bikini just made of sand. It's all just stuck on with bits of glue and latex. There's nothing else on me. I was so scared before I did this, I pretty much had a breakdown.
Well, Imogen, that totally makes sense. Has anyone else heard of sandkini before? Have you heard of that? And can you actually put that on a runway in Fashion Week and say that it's fashion if it's just latex and sand? You're right, I shouldn't question these things. I'm a bad gay, I don't understand fashion. I just have these ugly ties. And yes, for the people who keep commenting, I haven't been out to buy more ugly ties, so they're just on a bit of a rotation at the moment. But remember, always in every video, the details are below. If you see an ugly tie and you want to send it to me, you can. You will never get it back.
I spent 12 years of my life every day preparing for that moment. Wow. And I got there, and right at that moment, I won the title of the greatest athlete in the world. There was so much more to me than that photo, and I struggled with that for a long time.
Wow. I couldn't even imagine. I do not agree with most of Caitlin's politics, but that is incredible to actually keep pushing through in life and eventually get to a place where you're happy with your soul. That's actually really amazing. Guys, I feel like this episode's been too nice. And you know me, I'm not here to be a nice guy. I am a piece of shit, according to the YouTube comments. Let's amp up the drama so this piece of shit can get his satisfaction.
Surprise, housemates.
Yes!
Right here, right now, is a flash eviction.
Hey!
What? One of you will be leaving my hotel and game as soon as the doors of the lift open back
right
upstairs.
Now!
Who that is, well, that is up to you. Until you make the decision, you will be stuck in the lift.
Oh my God.
I'm freaking. Everyone's freaking.
We have to decide who's going to go, who wants to go.
Do you still want to go?
Caitlin driving this. Oh, he does.
You're happy to be here now?
Are you happy to be here?
Stay.
Stay here?
I want it. I'm loving it here.
Josh, I never want to leave. Why would you point at me? This is where I live now, right? Well, sadly, the obvious answer is, the dollar's short. I don't want to say it, but that's the obvious, last one in, first one, that's what they're going to go for.
I'm the last person in. I understand I'm the obvious choice because I understand you guys have bonded. Big Brother isn't about the house or the environment. It's actually about the people that are put in here. So my game plan that I had blew out the window when I met everyone.
So smart.
On my kid's life, that is the truth. But I've been truly humbled by everybody. Hand on heart, if I was to win a challenge, I wouldn't even know who I would put up. I've tried to make an effort to get to know everybody in the 48 hours I've been here as much as I can. But I'm a fighter and my charity is Lifeline, and I am going to fight to stay here, guys. So I just want to let you guys all know that.
Wow. Dollar Short came to play. Never in a million years could I be that smart to come up with something so quick. I would not have a pitch that quickly. Now here's where it feels to start a little bit produced. Let's watch it and we'll dissect it afterwards. Because I smell bullshit.
When I came here, I really look forward to meeting everybody. It has been such a pleasure for the last, now it's been a week that we've actually been together. To be honest with you, I don't want to let anybody down.
You wouldn't let us down.
I have a charity, Trans Pride, and I want to help my charities, so I would personally take care of them. I have to look at the big picture. I have been for the last 3 months in a campaign, try to take over the 5th largest economy in the world. I have a lot of people in California working for me, trying to pull this off. Whatever happens, I'm okay with. It's time to move on. Do I want to do it? No. But do I have to do it? Yes.
I think your contract said that you were going to do it. Just me because I'm bitter and jaded? This feels like Caitlin was always going to leave at this time. She was driving the conversation in the lift on who is going. She left herself last. And then she's basically just gone, guys, it's me. I'm going, as per my contract. Because it was always so weird that her being in the middle of the campaign at the time to come and do this show was weird timing. So she must have known that she was going to get out at some stage. And she seemed fully prepared to give money to her charity, even if she didn't win.
Caitlin's leaving.
A group hug.
Group hug.
Were her bags already packed? I don't know.
Hey! This is Big Brother. Caitlin.
What?
But before you go, for making the ultimate sacrifice and taking one for the team, Big Brother is giving you the opportunity to give one housemate a parting gift. You can decide to give immunity to one housemate of your choice. Who would you like to pass on this immunity to?
Oh, is that it? Oh, that's the end of the episode. Oh, you... Good. We're hanging on the cliff, waiting for the next episode. Again, you can @ me if you want to attack me about Meghan Markle, Thomas Markle Jr., what I said about Caitlin and her contract. What else did I say that was controversial? I don't think I'm being that controversial, and yet you would be surprised at the messages that I received. To everybody who is a sweet baby angel, like all the names I mentioned before, and add on top of that Charlie and Will, and there's a few, I mentioned all the Donnas, and there's a Rachel, and did I mention that? Oh, I can't remember. Look, here's the thing. I read every single one of your comments and I try to reply. So if you message me below with any of your thoughts, musings, or just general feedback that's not just straight out of use, I will look at it and reply. Thank you so much for joining me once again. More videos coming out tomorrow.